The text seems really crisp, which is a good sign that the graphics will be crisp also. Watch a lot of YouTube videos, and even the text is just like, what's going on? Best experience wearing headphones, yes. 1957. Hell, we had El Christianity. Yes, speeches, JFK. Great. Oh,
in a time span of but a half a century. Stated in these terms, we know very little about the first 40 years, except at the end of them, advanced man had learned to use the skins of animals to cover them. Then about 10 years ago, under this standard, man emerged from his caves to control 50-year span of human history. The steam engine provided a new source of power. Newton explored the meaning of gravity. Last month, electric lights and telephones and automobiles and airplanes became available. Only last week we developed penicillin and television and nuclear power. Awesome. And now if America's new spacecraft succeeds in reaching Venus, we will have literally reached the stars before midnight tonight. This is a breathtaking pace. Awesome. And such a pace cannot help but create new ills as it dispels old. New ignorance, new problems, new dangers. Surely the opening vistas of space promise high costs and hardships as well as high reward. So it is not surprising that some would have us stay where we are a little longer, to rest, to wait. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them. For the eyes of the world now look into space, to the moon, and to the exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and the first wave of nuclear power. And this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be a part of it. We mean to lead it. Its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all mankind. And its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again.
Yes, sir.
But why, some say, the moon?
3 o'clock. It's almost 3.
Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win on the other side.
Griffin,
oh, shiz.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Dang, what an intro. Graphics on the moon and everything. Freaking crisp. Good stuff. 1969, Kennedy Space Center. I get to go?
I think the
Oh, shiz!
most memorable thing that I can
You use like
recall about that
Google
particular
Earth.
day was the
There's a
opportunity while my
bird
my
flying
two
down
friends
there.
here were being put into
Attention
the
to detail.
spacecraft to stand alone by myself out there and look at the rocket and the quietness and see the sun come up and the waves rolling in and the evidence of the millions of people watching, but nothing specific and just so quiet. And to realize that indeed such a contrast was going to take place, all the frantic activity preparing the rocket, but it was so quiet up there for me personally, and that in a very few moments we were going to be departing in a great roar and off for a momentous event.
I get to walk over there. It's all gas. What is that over there? I don't know. Hello, sir. How are you?
I thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing. It's a risk-reward equation, and you're able to accept a level of risk so long as it's commensurate with the reward that you will get by achieving the goal that you're after.
Damn, this is good stuff. Not loading though. Come on. I mean, come on. Dude, look at this character model.
On the Apollo mission, the flight to land of the first men on the moon.
Clear.
All indications coming in to the control center at this time indicate we are go. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting. Our
you didn't even get to go up.
indicates the third stage completely pressurized. 80-second mark has now been passed. We'll go on full internal power at the 50-second mark in the countdown. Guidance system goes on internal at 17 seconds, leading up to the ignition sequence at 8.9 seconds. We're approaching the 60-second mark on the
Looks like
Apollo
we're in the
11
sky,
mission.
yeah.
T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We passed T-minus 60. 55 seconds
Aboard.
and counting.
Jesus.
Neil Armstrong just reported back. We are still go with Apollo 11. 30 seconds and counting.
Whoa, it's down there.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
I don't know, guys. Something doesn't feel right.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
We got a roll program.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on proper heading.
Oh.
Plus 30 seconds.
Oh, shiz! What is that? Is that Jesus? Whoa!
Oh, 11 Houston, you're good at 1 minute.
I can't see anything.
Downrange 1 mile, altitude.
My anus is about to erupt. Woo!
Velocity
21,000?
2,195 feet per second.
Holy sheep shit.
11 Houston, thrust is go. All engines, you're looking good.
Oh, it's the flat earth.
Roger,
I
you're
knew
on
it.
clear, Houston.
Holy.
We've reached the maximum dynamic pressure now. 11 Houston, your guidance is converged. You're looking good. Set 8
We
miles
made it,
down,
boys. We made it. Yee-hoo.
4,000 feet per second. Stand by for mode 1, Charlie.
I think I could be able to look at the sun that.
Mark, mode 1, Charlie. Cliff Charlesworth taking a staging status. This is Houston, you are go for staging. Tower's going. Roger, tower. Board cutoff. Inboard engines out. I'm inboard cutoff.
Dude, we made it. That was the easy part, right? 50% chance of landing this beast. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Visual is go today. This is Houston, roger out. Yeah, they finally gave me a window to look out.
Holy guys. I think I pooped my pants a little bit. Is that my pen floating? Where's a loose pen that could have freaking shot through my goddamn headset or my visor. Whoo! Theirs kind of looks funky. A better job on the moon than the air. It's just like a little blurry. Dude, what did you kick me out? It's so flat, I knew it. Goddamn New World Order. Over the rising sun, I was born.
I think certainly to go as far away as the moon and look back on it certainly does affect your perspective. And then when you see it, tiny as your thumbnail held out in front of you at arm's length, that sort of gets your attention. A beautiful sight, tiny, pristine, blue and white, very fragile-looking object, shining like a beautiful little headlight out there in the black velvet of space. It does change your perspective. It makes you think that we have to take better care of this little fragile entity, because it is fragile.
Apollo 11, this is Houston.
Oh, where am I?
Ignition and everything is go.
Why am I not?
Roger, Apollo 11's go.
I shouldn't have done this. This is kind of goofy. Supposed to be in there or not? Where'd he go? Oh, snap. Oh,
And the thrust is go.
thrusting.
Apollo 11, this is Houston at 1 minute. Trajectory and guidance looks good, and the stage is good. Apollo 11, we're showing velocity 35,570 feet per second. Apollo 11, this is Houston. Feet per second. Altitude 177 nautical miles.
Here we go. Warp speed.
Houston, you are go at 5 knots. Apollo 11, go.
Ooh, there she be. Oh. Oh. Something about to burst from Neil's chest, I think. That's spooky. It's supposed to be interactive. In the launch, I didn't get to do dick. I pressed the wrong one? Maybe I'm supposed to have the move controllers? I don't think so. Oh, get ready to take control. Woo! Okay. Why do you gotta do this? Come on. Recenter. Translate left down pitch. Accelerate, decelerate. Separation. Docking sequence. Separation. Need to rotate. And then what? Go back into the thing? That they had to do that? How in the hell did they pull this shit off? You will first be required to pitch, rotate, and command module so that it is facing the lunar module. Once you have completed this, you will need to thrust the command module forward and keep both spacecraft aligned. Using the aiming reticules, we recommend you do this as gently as possible to avoid damaging the spacecraft. Meanwhile, we're in space, and once we detach, we're going to be separated from the other piece. How is it not move away from us? How in the did they do this? AKA Columbia command module, AKA Columbia. Didn't the Columbia blow up? Ah! Mission time elapsed 3 hours, 16 minutes, 37 seconds, and counting. See, this looks really awesome.
Apollo 11, this is Houston. Here's
Really
go for
detailed on this
separation.
module.
Our system's recommendation is...
So while we're floating around in space separately, I gotta freaking detach from this, and that's not gonna move the other piece at all, right? And then line up. Oh!
Roger, we concur with the logic.
See, wouldn't that just move everything around? Oh my lordy. Oh! Transpose the craft by pitching over using the right stick after aligning with the docking target holder.
We need to rotate the spacecraft now.
Dude, I can't even see out this little hole. I got a little window. Holy shite. Is this gonna be right behind me, or where is it gonna be? Oh, there it is. Oh, we're way off, huh? Oh!
We got the Eagle in view.
Oh, come back now. And then this thing is supposed to separate. Or like stay not. I'm not aligned yet. Hold on now. This thing's going
Moving forward.
I'm not even aligned. Uh-oh. We're dead, guys. We're dead. What? It's moving.
30 meters.
It's moving away from me. I'm not even lined up. What the?
25.
Oh, we're dead. It's up there though. Oh,
meters.
guys, I fucked up. We're dead.
15 meters.
Dude, I'm not even lined up with it though. I'm about to pass it.
10 meters. Fast.
Left stick.
6. 5
Dude,
meters.
we're dead. We're fucking
3
dead. We're going out into space
meters.
now.
1 meter.
Bye. Oh no. What the shit? You may either eye to look through the. You may use either eye to look through the glass. Ooh. I started accelerating. I hadn't lined up yet, so that kind of got me going underneath it. How in the world did they do this? No problem. They've trained, obviously. But what kind of computer frickin' simulation could, in the 70s, replicate this at all? Could they go into lower Earth? Could they get into that stuff? Lower Earth, low atmospheric, anti-gravity type stuff? That's the only thing that would really. What in the Sam hell? Am I supposed to look through this holy hole?
Alright, Neo, we need to rotate the spacecraft now.
Alright, I'm going super slow. Like my life depends on it. So I thrusted a little bit and it's still moving. Almost only need to hit it like once to get the actual rotating going. Where should be? What happened? Where is she? I think I rotated a little. Oh, slow down, slow down.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view.
There we go. Are we going forward?
Moving forward.
Are we? Okay. Now,
30 meters.
freaking spooky this would be. Be pooping my panties.
25.
This is gonna line up perfectly. And if this thing moves,
20 meters.
what's keeping these together? Freaking magnets? Once I get my little nose hole in there. Who's that? Now I use the X button to decelerate. Oh shit.
5 meters.
Oh, what happened? Completely stopped before. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Why wouldn't it just. Why wouldn't I be able to go forward? I run out of juice. Thrusting juice. God dog. Alright, getting serious now. I'm glad you have the option to skip it. Like, what is going on with my head? There it is.
Alright, Neo, we need to rotate the spacecraft now.
Here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm going too far.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view.
Oh.
Moving forward.
Good.
25. 20 meters. 15 meters. 10 meters. 8 meters. 6. 5 meters. 3. 2 meters. 1 meter.
No one's gonna like advise on me how to slow down. What? Definitely did not miss it. Definitely didn't miss it. I don't want to do this now. Killing me, Smalls. That's 3 times dead. Yeah, dead. I had it perfect. I don't understand. It was en route. Oh, I can skip all this order. See with your open eye. Oh, what the hell? A lot of pressure, guys. Okay. Serious pressure.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view. Moving forward. $20 meters. 15 meters. 10 meters. 8 meters. 6. 5 meters. 3. 2 meters. 1 meter.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on. I'm skipping this horse shit. I can't say I missed it. I mean, what the... It's going too fast, maybe, but I definitely didn't miss it. What kind of freaking alignment crap you're doing? Do it yourself, Neil. You lazy bastard. It's not gonna show him do it. Oh, did I just mess up again? I don't want to do it. I'm done. Oh, I don't want to do it. Neil, you do it. You got this, boy. Look how fast he's going, too. He's hauling balls. He's just like, Vamp. Do this every day, right? Let's go into space every day. Whoa, I can really get this up in my eye hole.
Okay, we got the Eagle in view.
Yeah, it starts you out like freaking off-centered. Going backwards.
Moving forward.
I want to see you do this, Neilio. Dude, he's just like, oh, dude, no wonder. I was going for the other hole. Why would I go for that tiny little holy hole? I wasn't even going in the right hole. What's up with the other big holy hole? What the hell? Don't mess this up, Neil. I could have done that then. In the wrong hole. That's what she said. He's not even lined up right. Dude, you better get this shit straight. El Nilo. Oh shit, look at his little hand. Dude, you're way off.
And capture.
That's how off you were and it worked? Jesus. I was just in the right area.
Apollo 11,
Fine.
this is Houston, radio check, over.
Roger, we've got the high gain locked on now, I believe, auto track.
And look, he's got it in the big hole.
Okay, you're coming in
What were you looking at?
But Mike is just barely readable.
How is Neil? How are you reading, Mike?
Loud and clear now, Mike, and we understand that you are docked.
That's fine. Houston, we're ready for LEM ejection.
Roger, go for LEM ejection.
Thank you.
Apollo 11, this is Houston, over.
Whoa.
Roger, Houston, Apollo 11, go ahead.
Roger, could you give us
Pretty far away from the
comment
moon.
on how the transposition and docking went, over?
Yeah, I thought it went pretty well, Houston, although I expect I used more gas than I've been using in the simulator. Except for using a little more gas, and I'd be interested in your numbers on that. Everything went nominally.
This is Houston. Roger, we copy.
Use a little bit more gas. 4 days. 4 hours, 10 minutes, 52 seconds. I think we're going to the moon because it's in nature of human beings to face challenges. By its nature and its deep inner soul, we are required to do these things, just as salmon swim upstream. Yeah. Lunar orbit, altitude, 56.7 miles. Oh. Whoa. Some space clouds. What's happening? Do 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 do. Snappy. Dark space clouds. It's the moon, baby.
Eagle, Houston, the alignment and the initialization look good to us, over. Roger, thank you.
It's so casual, nonchalant, like I'm not going to the moon. Alright, thank you. What's some enthusiasm,
Eagle,
sir?
Houston, would you have Columbia go to the high gain, yaw 0, pitch, -20, over? There you go, 1 minute till take. You guys take care. See you later.
Later. I'll see you later, buddy. We'll have a beer. Not going to the moon or anything. See ya. Nothing too serious going on. Later, alligator.
Apollo 11, Houston, we're go for undocking, over. Roger, understand.
Whoa, Jesus.
Roger, Eagle, undock.
Roger, how does it look?
The Eagle has wings.
Raj.
Raj.
Eagle, Houston, we see you on the
Whoa, start
terrible, over.
spinning. I don't think you want to start spinning.
I do believe you got thrusters on board that vehicle. Okay, you've got it. Do it, data. Roger, let us know when you're ready to copy. We have a DOI pad and a PDI pad, over.
Going down, son.
Guidance says we're go. Coming up on 5 minutes to ignition. Gene Kranz getting a go, no-go for descent.
Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going around the horn. Make your go, no-goes based on the data you had prior to LOS. I see we got it back. Give you another few seconds. We're going, fine. Okay, retro, go. Vital, go. Guide, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go to continue PDI.
You have no atmosphere? Does it like really shaky? Or just smooth sailing down? That space waste. It's littering. Ooh. There's the Earth. Crazy. Oh no, what am I doing now? Braking visibility phase. Brake landing phase. All thrust is divided by a single rocket under the center of the lander. You need to angle the craft to slow its descent for a soft landing. Lunar module, aka Eagle. Hold up for additional thrust. Recenter. I could do that. Recenter. Translate. Left, right. Pitch. Left, right. Pitch. Google. Toggle landing site marker. Try to do it without the marker first to make it a little bit more realistic. As soon as somebody demonstrates the art of flying, settlers from our species of man will not be lacking on the moon and Jupiter. Who would have believed that a huge ocean could be crossed more peacefully and safely than the narrow expanse of the Arctic, the Baltic Sea, or the English Channel? Provide ship or sails adapted. Hey, what the? Definitely wasn't ready. 1969. Mission time elapsed 4 days. Me at 66 years after the Wright brothers fastest powered flight. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell am I doing this? Am I going now? Whoa.
Altitude 5,200 feet.
I have to angle it how exactly? Crap. Can't.
Altitude 4,200. Houston, you're go for landing, over.
Dude, this was so fucking spooky. Wouldn't even be funny. Think we're landing? I have no idea.
Roger interfering, go for landing. 3,000 feet. Top alarm. 1201. 1201. Roger, 1201 alarm.
Master on.
2,000 feet.
Way over there. I'm not even anywhere near.
47 degrees. Roger. 47 degrees. Altitude 1,600. Still looking very good.
Okay. What do you think, guy? Seems like we're getting farther away from where we need to be. What the frick? Use the gauge shown above to verify your pitch relative to the moon. Some of us, the more you're pitched over, the faster you fall. Flew out of range. Once you begin manual control of the descent, you will enter a P66 as shown below. This point, data register 1 shows your ground speed in feet per second. Data register 3 shows your altitude in feet. Dude, what do I look like? A freaking astronaut over here? Practice 0. No training. Supposed to know how to do this. Lined it up for the freaking interactive, right? I got this, I got this. Landing on the moon, baby. Come on, take a walk with me, baby. Tell me, who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Am I supposed to be angled back or forward? I don't get it. Oh shit, I'm going back into space. Fuck, I'm done with this shit. Yeah, definitely not an astronaut, so I don't know idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna thrust the shit out of this. Be angled forward, I don't know. I feel like I'm going towards it this time. Definitely not going backwards like last time.
Altitude 5,200 feet.
About to go out of range, I do believe. Passing it. God dog. What do you think there, buddy? Are you standing up? That's kind of weird. Yeah, we passed it. Yeah, this is fucking insane. I have no idea how to do this. You got it, Neil. Some precision. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to get to where I need to be.
I'll leave it blue. Relay to us. See if they got me now. I got good signal strength.
Let's see how he does this shit.
Okay, you should have me now, Houston.
I don't even hear
Eagle,
him
we got you
breaking.
now. It's looking good, over.
Mission timer, event
Eagle, Houston,
timer,
that's yaw on angle,
quality, main propulsion.
S-band pitch, minus 9er, yaw, plus 1-8.
Look, he's not even moving. Barely braking. He's like one.
Altitude 5,200 feet.
He's keeping this little thingy pretty even. It looks like the roll rate, pitch rate, yaw rate. He seems like he's keeping it the same. It's not even like angled at all. I thought we had to angle this shit. Uh oh, snap. What's that mean?
1201, roger, 1201 alarm. Where go, same type, where go. 2,000 feet, 2,000 feet, into the ag, 47 degrees, roger. 37 degrees.
Why did they pick this spot of all the spots?
Eagle looking
It's
great.
pretty flat over there. But now we gotta land between two giant holes.
Altitude 1,600.
Why? See, he doesn't move anything in the pitch. I don't understand. They're supposed to be like angled.
Roger, 1202, we
I'm just going way back and forth.
35 degrees.
Oh, sniz.
750, coming down to 23. 700 feet, 21 down, 33 degrees.
Barely moved this.
Down at 19. 540 feet down at 30, down at 15.
Does that say helium? Oh.
At 400 feet down at 9.
Okay.
Gate forward. 10 and 50 feet down at 4. 36 and a half down.
Can't even see what you're doing now, sir.
They're,
So you had it angled, I guess, a little bit.
10 feet down, 3.5. 47 forward.
It's like just barely breaking to it.
On 1.5 down.
Couple.
70.
What does this say? Noun, verb. Program.
Got the shadow up there.
The hell?
50 down at 2.5. 19 forward.
Now what? You're above it. How do you go straight down?
8.5 down. 220 feet.
If I just hits it hard.
13 forward. 11 forward, coming down nicely. 200 feet. 4.5 down. 5.5 down. Within 60 feet. 6.5 down. 5.5 down. 9 forward. And 20 feet. 100 feet. 3.5 down. 9 forward.
Where's the other dude?
5%.
Oh, we're way above it. How are we gonna go straight down now?
75 feet. Car's looking good. Down a half. 6 forward. 60 seconds. Lights on.
Dude. Here
Down
we
2.5.
go.
30 seconds. Forward.
How the fuck do they know where they are? Who's... He's giving them the... Command lunar impact? You have a light for lunar impact?
Host control both autos, descent engine command override off. Engine arm off.
If I'd have pulled that off, that would have been awesome.
We copy you down, Eagle.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Crazy. Get to do the whole thing, to get to freaking fly back too. That should be easy, right? Just thrust straight up. No problemo. Date, July 21st, 1969. Time, 2:55.
The limb footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. Although the surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine.
Wow.
Step off the limb now.
Freaking creepy this would be.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boot. I only go in a small fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads and the fine sandy particles.
This is what you're looking at, the freaking sandy dirt. Get all the way the fuck up here. What about the rocks? Giant holes.
There seems to be no difficulty in moving around as we suspected. It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of 16G that we performed in various simulations on the ground. Absolutely no trouble to walk around.
Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon. We came in peace for all mankind. And then they attacked. Bursting from our chests. The alien scum they are. Oh, what's over here? Oh, same thing. That was weird. What the hell? It's so crazy. I wish I could walk around a little bit. I wonder how the Mars deal is going on. I haven't really looked into that for a while. Uh-oh, now what? Look for the following icons. Deploy all experiments and explore the landing area. When you are ready to leave, just approach the lunar landing. Click on Leave Service icon near the ladder. Oh, sweet. Jumping and smoothly moving around using the left stick may be uncomfortable. Use with caution. Teleportation is strongly recommended for those sensitive to motion, otherwise new to virtual reality. This is good. We get to walk around. Snap, turn left, snap, turn right, jump, take photo, interact, teleport, or I can just use the stick. Interact, teleport, take a picture. What's up with that weird flag? white flag. Alright. Time to walk around. No way.
Isn't that something?
It is something, sir.
Magnificent sight out here. Magnificent desolation.
Oh, it's only a snap turn, though. This is awesome. Dude, this is what I'm talking about.
Based on your camera transfer with the LEC, do you foresee any difficulties in SRC transfer over?
SRC transfer. Oh, my eyeballs. Let's go down in here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Dude, I can go in here.
Interesting in the bottom of this little crater here.
What? Aliens?
Didn't know you could throw so far. You can really throw things a long way up here.
I could take a picture.
Back up and partially close the hatch.
How far I can go? No, I want to go. Oh, lock yourself out. Why would there be a lock? What the hell do you think was going to be up here?
It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here.
Dude, this is so cool.
My pocket open, but...
What up, dude?
Yes, it is.
Let's take a selfie.
Up against your suit, though. Hit it back once more. More toward the inside. Okay, that's good.
Will he get out of my way or go around me? He goes through me. I thought he fucking stopped for a reason there. Oh, how do I jump? What? Oh, ho, ho. Meow.
That's an additional reflection off the lamp. Along with the reflection.
I don't see any footprints. That's kind of poo-poo. Come on. I want to make footprints.
Just at the transition.
Oh, let's go down here.
Sunlight into the shadow. I essentially have so much glare coming onto my visor. I'm under shadow. Helmet actually gets shadow, and then it takes a short while for my eyes to adapt lighting conditions.
This is cool. It's like real audio of him talking. Whoa! Let's fall down in this crater, dude. Come on. If I'm not.
Okay, Buzz, we ready?
Oh!
I'm all ready. I think it's 2 miles squared away in good shape. Okay.
Let's jump off this cliff. Look, there's a box over there. What are you doing, Neil? Here we go. Oh!
Step out and take some of my first pictures here. Roger, Neil, we're reading you loud and clear. Let's see, getting some pictures and the contingency sample.
Contingency sample. Contingency sample. What the hell does that mean? Here we go. Oh! Failed that.
Neil, this is Houston. Did you copy about the contingency sample over?
That's fine.
All right, you're going to get to that just as soon as I finish these picture series.
I want to jump. Woo!
A lot of the rock samples out here, the hard rock samples, have what appear to be vesicles in the surface.
What did they say? What did he say? Ventricles?
Houston, roger out.
I want to take some pics.
Are you getting a TV picture
What
now,
was that?
Houston?
Oh, square.
Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture.
How do they have video cameras? I don't understand.
Neil, this is Houston. We're getting a picture. You're not in at the present time. We can see the bag on the LEC being moved by Buzz, though. Here you come into our field of view.
Oh, what? They can see me? On the video camera on the lunar or what? That's awesome.
I'd like
Hello?
to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the lunar surface.
Oh, that camera? Ah!
Okay, it's quite dark here in the shadow and a little hard for me to see that I have good footing. I'll work my way over into the sunlight here without looking directly into the sun.
Yeah, don't do that for sure.
Neil, this is Houston, radio check, over.
Oh, what is that thing?
Hi, Roger. Houston, loud and clear.
There's a weird flag. What the hell? What kind of flag is that?
Roger, Buzz.
What are you doing, Buzzy? Who am I?
Yeah, surface material, outer east.
Someone got the shittier mic than the other guy, huh?
But if you can touches above.
Whoops. Oh, what the fuck did this do? No! Did I just mess this up? Oh my god. I pressed the middle button though. Why would it go anywhere? No. I think I can skip back to it though. Playing around on the moon, baby. What the hell? Ah. I pressed the middle button and then I pressed it again, thinking it would get me out. Get ready to take control. What's happening? What? What? Oh, what did I do? Restart this? I restarted this freaking section. Dang it.
Beautiful view. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here.
That's all I got to say, dude. I'd be like, holy, this is fucking crazy. I'm on the moon.
I run into very hard surface, but it appears to be very cohesive material of the same sort.
Cohesive? So it's like sticky? Even the harder part's sticky?
Beautiful material. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here.
It hurts my eyes looking at that.
I believe I'm out of your field of view. Is that right now, Houston? That's affirmative, Buzz.
A field of view? Like, what? How far can the camera go? What kind of camera you guys got?
Material, outer east. I don't know how good your lens is, but if you can touches above.
Okay, it's quite dark here in the shadow and a little hard for me to see that I have good footing. I'll work my way over into the sunlight here without looking directly into the sun.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Something interesting in the bottom of this little crater here.
How is this? What's interesting? Why does he say that and then there's nothing down there?
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston? Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture.
I'm gonna put the flag yet.
Neil, this is Houston. We're getting a picture. You're not.
This is the solar wind composition experiment.
Oh,
the sun
okay.
continually emits a flux of electrically charged particles into space.
Particles.
This is termed the solar wind. The Earth's magnetic field prevents these charged particles from reaching the Earth's surface, although in the Earth's polar regions, these particles can reach the upper part of the atmosphere, causing auroras. The Moon is outside the Earth's magnetic field for most of each month and has a negligible atmosphere, allowing solar wind particles to reach the Moon's surface. The solar wind composition experiment was performed on Apollo 11, 12, 14, 15 and 16. It consisted of an aluminium foil sheet 1.4 metres by 0.3 metres that was deployed on a pole facing the Sun. This foil was exposed to the Sun for periods ranging from 77 minutes on Apollo 11 to 45 hours on Apollo 16, allowing solar wind particles to embed themselves into the foil. The foil was then returned to Earth for laboratory analysis. This
Laboratory.
allowed the chemical composition of the embedded solar wind to be determined more accurately than would be possible if the measurement were made using remotely controlled instruments on the moon, but limited the periods at which observations could be made.
Alrighty. What are you thinking, Neil?
I want to
Or whoever this
back
dude.
up and partially close the hatch. Making sure not to lock it on my way out.
Alright. Oh, one false step for man.
Roger, Neil.
Change lenses on here. On the camera? What are you doing over there, boy?
Okay, Houston, tell me, get a new picture. Neil, this is Houston. That's affirmative. We're getting a new picture. You can tell it's a longer focal length lens. And for your information, all LEM systems are go. Over.
Get this pic in here. This is cool.
Yeah, surface material powdery.
The Lunar Flag Assembly, or LFA, was a kit containing a flag of the United States, designed to be planted by astronauts on the moon during the Apollo program. 7 such flag assemblies were sent to the moon, 6 of which were planted, the exception being the one carried on Apollo 13, which had to abort its landing due to a serious spacecraft failure. The nylon flags were hung on telescoping staffs and horizontal bars constructed of 1-inch anodized aluminium tubes. The flags were carried on the outside of the Apollo lunar module, most of them on the descent ladder inside a thermally insulated tubular case to protect them from exhaust gas temperatures calculated to reach 2000 degrees Fahrenheit or 1090 degrees Celsius. 6 of the flags were ordered from a government supply catalogue and measured 3 feet by 5 feet. The last one planted on the moon was slightly larger, at 6 foot wide. The flag, which had hung in the Mission Operations Control Room in the Manned Spacecraft Center for most of the Apollo program.
I'm on the moon right now, okay. Yeah, it's like a lunar, you can like experience the whole lunar thing.
Based on your camera transfer with the LEC, do you foresee any difficulties in SRC transfer over?
Yeah, you can walk around a little bit and like jump and stuff. You get to control like the docking and like the landing.
Tranquility Base, this is Houston. Can we get both of you on the camera for a minute, please? Neil, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Hello?
Hi, Roger. Houston, loud and clear. Roger out. Loud and clear, Houston. Roger, Buzz.
Yeah?
Man, didn't know you could throw so far. You can really throw things a long way up here.
Yeah.
And incidentally, these rocks, very powdery surface.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Descent engine did not leave a crater of any size. It has about 1 foot clearance on the ground. We're essentially on a very level place here. I can see some evidence of rays emanating from the descent engine, but very insignificant amount.
Some what? Rays? Oh, what's this trip? I didn't know how to do this.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the surface.
The laser-ranging retroflector experiment was deployed on Apollo 11, 14 and 15. It consists of a series of corner cube reflectors which are a special type of mirror with the property of always reflecting an incoming light beam back in the direction it came from. These reflectors can be illuminated by laser beams aimed through large telescopes on Earth. The reflected laser beam is also observed with the telescope, providing a measurement of the round-trip distance between Earth and the Moon. This is the only Apollo experiment that is still returning data from the Moon. Many of these measurements have been made by McDonald Observatory in Texas. Laser beams are used because they remain tightly focused for large distances. Nevertheless, there is enough dispersion of the beam that is about 7 kilometers in diameter when it reaches the Moon and 20 kilometers in diameter when it returns to Earth. Because of this very weak signal, observations are made for several hours at a time. By averaging the signal for this period, the distance to the Moon can be measured to an accuracy of about 3 centimeters. The average distance from the Earth to the Moon is about 385,000 kilometers. The laser-ranging retroflector experiment has produced many important measurements. These include an improved knowledge of the Moon's orbit and the rate at which the Moon is receding from Earth, which is currently 3.8 centimeters per year.
Amazing. It's receding? That's not cool.
My pocket open, bud?
Nothing. Oh.
Yes, it is. It's not up against your suit, though. Hit it back once more. Or more toward the inside. Okay, that's good.
What'd you do? What does this do?
A lot of the rock samples out here, the hard rock samples, have what appear to be vesicles in the surface.
What is it? Ventricles?
Houston, roger out.
In the surface of the rock? It's a ventricle. Ooh, what the hell does this thingy do?
Okay, Buzz, we ready to bring down the camera? I'm all ready. I think it's all squared away in good shape. Okay.
The passive seismic experiment detected lunar moonquakes and provided information about the internal structure of the Moon.
What?
This experiment studied the propagation of seismic waves through the Moon and provided our most detailed look at the Moon's internal structure. The Apollo 11 seismometer returned data for just 3 weeks, but provided a very useful look at lunar seismology. More advanced seismometers were deployed at the Apollo 12, 14, 15 and 16 landing sites and transmitted data to Earth until September 1977. Each of these seismometers measured all 3 components of ground displacement: up-down, north-south and east-west. If a seismic event is observed by 3 or more seismometers, the time and location of the event can be determined. Because seismic waves from distant events travel deeper into the Moon than waves from nearby events, by measuring events at various distances from the seismometer, one can determine how seismic velocities vary with depth in the Moon. In turn, this information can be used to study the Moon's internal structure. Most of the events observed by the seismometers were due either to moonquakes or to meteorite impact. However, the third stages of several Saturn V rockets and the ascent stages of several lunar modules were deliberately crashed into the Moon after these spacecraft were no longer needed. These man-made crashes produced seismic events of known times and locations and helped to calibrate the network of seismometers.
I didn't know that. There's all the space.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now and would like to say a few words to you.
Take the President's call? No. What?
That would be an honor.
Go
ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't beat this is. Because of what you have done, the heavens have become a part of man's world. And as you talk to us from the Sea of Tranquility, it inspires us to redouble our efforts to bring peace and tranquility to Earth. For one priceless moment in the whole history of man, all the people on this earth are truly one. One in their pride in what you have done, and one in our prayers that you will return safely to Earth.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's a great honor and privilege for us to be here representing not only the United States, but and of peace of all nations, and with interest and a curiosity and with a vision for the future. Honor for us to be able to participate here today.
And thank you very much, and I look forward, all of us look forward to seeing you on the Hornet on Thursday.
See me where? On the Hornet?
To lose my balance in one direction and recovery is quite natural and very easy.
I'm gonna go across the border here, so far I can go.
And moving your arms around, Jack doesn't go off the surface. Not quite that light-footed.
Crazy. Alright, let's get this out of here and get this out. Get her done.
You have to be careful that you're leaning in the direction you want to go, otherwise you slightly inebriated.
Huh?
In other words, you have to cross your foot over to stay underneath where your center of mass is.
Here we go. Oh. Oh! A couple different kind of rocks going on here. Can I take one home?
Alright, you do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you. And about 2 or 3 or maybe 4 easy paces can bring you to fairly smooth.
It looks like a box going on over there. I want to check that out. It's like a box. Or a big ass rock. It's shaped like a perfectly square box. What is that, sir? Some kind of alien tech.
Something interesting in the bottom of this little crater here.
What the hell is this? What the fuck is this shit? Generous backers of all. Ha ha! I knew it! Alien scum. What's this? Teaching through representative research.
Abraham. Why did that like invoke such an emotional response?
Well,
what?
You know, I mean, growing up as a kid, as most kids, I mean, I always wanted to be an astronaut, and you know, probably something I'd never ever be able to do. And when we did that, it was so real to be there. I mean, you know, with that VR, you just feel like you're there, and it just, for whatever reason, it really brought up a lot of emotion, you know, with me and everything, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic to be able to look around and see all the things that I was seeing like I was there. So it was very, very cool.
I agree. Yeah. Like the demo itself, like, did look really, really good, as you said. The graphics were good, and but what they really nailed was the atmosphere and the detail of everything, like inside the ship and the suits and stuff like that. That's where they really nailed it. So, and especially with virtual reality, stuff like that's important because, you know, people can look around and get really close and really see that kind of stuff, unlike other just regular games and experiences like that. And especially with movies, because it's like movies, it's just one fixed position.
Yeah. Well, and it was amazing to me how.
Okay, so we're doing that.
It's quite dark here in the shadow, and a little hard for me to see that I have good footing.
Abe? Girl named Abe?
My way over into the.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, great. There you are, Space Traveler. Welcome to my humble spot on our beautiful moon.
It's a bit weird.
Something interesting in the bottom of this little crater here.
How did they make him say that? What's this one for?
Several times in going from the sunlight
Alright, let's get out of here.
shadow that just as I go in, I catch an additional reflection off the lamp, along with the reflection off my face onto the visor, makes visibility very poor, except at the transition.
Alien. Why is this one purple?
I essentially have so much glare coming onto my visor, I'm under shadow, until helmet actually gets shadow, and then it takes a short while for my eyes to adapt to lighting conditions. Neil is now unveiling the plaque that is. For those who haven't read the plaque, we'll read the plaque that's on the front landing gear of this LEM. There's two hemispheres, one showing each of the two hemispheres of Earth.
Where? I don't see this.
Underneath it says, "Dear men from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD. We came in peace for all mankind." It has the crew members' signatures and the signature of the President of the United States.
Good for him.
Okay, Buzz, we ready to bring down the camera? I'm all ready. I think it's 3 miles further.
Let's blow this popsicle stand. Ooh, look at the control. That should be easier than landing, right? Taking off. I'm hungry.
Tranquility Base, Houston.
How are we leaving?
Roger, go ahead. Roger, our guidance recommendation is pings, and you're cleared for takeoff.
What? You leaving me? Don't leave me!
Roger, understand. We're number 1 on the runway.
Sounds like he's tired.
Roger.
Number 1 on the runway. Yeah, I saw all this. I was there. Pooh Bear.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, fourth stage, engine on exit, proceed.
Oh.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up. 5 to the pitch over. Very smooth. Balance kept long. Very quiet ride. There's that one crater on there.
Don't leave me!
Vertical ride.
Why?
Diego Houston, the request manual start override. Roger.
How do they dock back with the other two?
2,600 feet altitude. Eagle Houston, you're looking good to us.
Bye-bye. So I'll just stay here. Oh, assholes. Drag. Oh, so cute. Boop, boop, boop. What are you doing, Snuggin? Snug, snug, snug. 44 hours after leaving the lunar surface and at the speed of 360,000, while it hits Earth's atmosphere, heating up outer shell. Now what? We gotta land this beast in the freaking water. It's good. Whoa. What's that thing underneath it? Aurora Borealis. Do the damn thing. El Capsuel.
Houston, we got the service module going by.
Roger, thank you.
And it's rotating just like it should be. Thrusters are firing.
800 nautical miles.
Goddamn transformer.
Velocity 33,000 feet per second.
Houston, we'll have you for about 3-4 minutes through Redstone and then pick you up after blackout through Orion. Roger.
Roger. I'm pooping my pants right now, but...
Guidance reports Apollo 11 right down the middle of the corridor.
And 11 Houston, you're going over the hill there shortly. You're looking mighty fine to us. See you later.
See you later. I want to be inside the capsule for this. Look at this spun. Damn. I don't think the music is necessary at all.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out
on the ground.
of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space. And none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
Fucking puking. Ugh.
Apollo 11, Houston through Orion.
Oh my God. Somebody help me.
Apollo 11 Houston in the line, airboss has a visual contact. Apollo 11 Houston, standing by for your dispatch reading.
Abort! Abort! I want to go back to the man.
Apollo 11, this is Hornet.
Jesus. No vibration in the controller. What's going on?
Aircraft reports visual with 3 full tubes.
Condition of crew, over. Condition of crew, 3,500 feet on the way down. 11 is Hornet, copy.
Amazing. Everything just worked perfectly. It's insane. Parachute came out. Wow, pretty cool. Definitely worth $10 or whatever the heck it is. Experienced life on the moon. Graphics were really good. The character models were really good. David Wen. All these real pics. Mario Mattafarini. There's David. Howdy. That's so panties. Who will take the next big leap? Oh snap. Mizars! That'd be a cool one. Wait, I think there is a Martian one, but it's tied to the movie. I don't know how good that one is. It's probably gonna be another one. Ooh. Alright, good stuff. That's all we have for that, guys. Hope you enjoy. See you on the